Map 1, I don't actually know what happens. I ain't watched this series. Everyone says it was a stomp. I don't believe them.
Oh, with snow. Snow exists in more places than just the Himalayas, Monte Cristo.
Really?
Yes. In fact, there was some in Seoul not too long ago.
Must have missed it.
It was the cold white stuff falling from the sky.
All right, so PK Stars.
What is wrong with you people?
Pretty heavy dive
Full stream.
Of course, Bernard on the Zarya, and they're going with the Winston too. So
Okay, let's watch Timing miss this wall. Slow motion. Timing miss the wall. Okay, generally speaking, you want to get there faster and wall off at least one person. I guess he's in the back, but I feel like he shouldn't be slower than Mickey. I don't know if this matters though, but if he had walled off like a healer, like one healer, it's a very easy fight, I think.
Right now, and time was surprisingly on the Mei, so a bit of a switch up.
Interesting to see him on Mei though, because he doesn't really play Mei. Wow, Bunny came in for a deep flank. But yeah, I think if Taimu hits that wall, they win that fight maybe. Because they got Ana nuke too, which screwed them.
Well, when we saw the first attack right there, actually did land a very nice grenade inside the room, and they had that dive composition.
I mean, it was a nice nade from the Ana, but I think Taimu should have had a better wall. Surprised Harry switches to Reaper and Taimu switches to Winston. This comp is bizarre. I mean, I guess they don't have a D.Va, so it's not bad. But I feel like the Tracer, although Chips just kills the Tracer. I was going to say the Tracer really shouldn't die, but then Chips kills him. So this fight should probably just be over now. Chips just breaking all of the rules of Overwatch. Reaper's like super awkward as a hero. He hasn't killed anything yet. He's struggling, but it's like the Reaper. I feel like the Reaper might as well be a Tracer. I don't know. He only I played Reaper the other day in a, I don't know if it was a pub or if it was on like, yeah, I think it was ranked. Like you get ult so slow, I feel like on Reaper now. I don't know if it's like a bug or if it was always that slow, but look, he doesn't even have 40% yet, and he was like the camera was on and he was shooting the Winston and shit like the entire time. I feel like it could be a Tracer, but we'll see how the Reaper plays out. This is a really unfortunate Dragon Blade though, to be real. Like super committed, killing Chips there. But Taimu's monkeys should be able to delay. I don't know if I agree with Taimu popping monkey ult. I guess I don't really know his health though in the situation. Did he get low? What was his issue there? Why did he pop? Or when did he pop? Okay, he pops. I don't know what the situation was on Taimu's life, but I think he could have saved that just to be a little bit more efficient, like, and try to delay the point with it, because now he's like kind of screwed. I mean, he's gonna get out, but he didn't stop the cap as much as I feel like he could have potentially, since they don't really have the best heroes to kill him. I mean, I guess Tracer, but that's it. But Harry's only at 45% ult now. I'm not really sure if he's gonna, I guess it doesn't matter. Also interesting to see Coco on the D.Va instead of Mickey. It's weird. It's just a weird setup. Good sound barrier, or did it get eaten? I think the pulse bomb got eaten? I'm not sure. That alarm ult just got shredded by the D.Va ult. They committed a lot of ults there though on EnVy. Like if they didn't cap that, that would have been really bad. Yeah, I played on Europe too. It was a lot better. Now they finally have Reaper ult, but they don't really have any combo for it. Reaper ult, I don't know. It's super underwhelming. I don't know if Harry's not comfortable on Tracer though. I feel like Tracer's just a better pick here. Even McCree to an extent wouldn't be that bad. I mean, although honestly you could like argue 76 wouldn't be awful either. I just feel like their composition's like gonna have a really hard time dealing with all of this coming out from BK Stars. Like they have no real control and they don't have any like slowdown for this Tracer. But I'm not really sure. I don't think that they'll stick with this, or I'd be surprised if they stuck with this comp for the second round if they do keep going. Because they're not, like, I don't want to say that they're not playing well, but it's just like I don't. Their composition just seems really scattered. Like someone was like, "Oh, let's just go to this comp," but it didn't really make sense. What happened to Harry's ult? I don't know.
Absolutely. And Taimu right there was sort of the last.
I got eaten or something. They had a diva at the end.
Quite do it. So excellent push forward by BK Stars, but I mean, we got to see more from EnVyUs here. They switched that composition pretty quickly.
I played like 10 games on NA, or I played like 10 games on EU. I got like 1 or 2 trolls and like throwers, but I switched to NA and I got like a Bastion and a Junkrat at the same time. I mean, we tied somehow, but
they're going to change things once again, and now time.
Devon Koth makes no sense. I don't think it makes no sense. I think it's okay with the Zarya, but I don't know why they're sticking with this Reaper. Like I don't understand the functionality of this Reaper pick. Like, why wouldn't you just run Roadhog at this point? Or like I don't know. It's just a strange concept. Even the 76 wouldn't be awful. But Taimu's McCree will carry. It's just interesting because I don't know. I actually feel like Reaper's such an he's just in a bad spot right now. Because there's too many good heroes that are just good against him. Like Tracer's really good against him. Like Mei to an extent is decent against him. Like Zarya, the 1v1 with Zarya is super dependent on Zarya's charge. And like even McCree 76 can deal with him. So like his niche used to be like you would just use him to kill Roadhogs, but now that Roadhog is like super powerful, it's just possible. But I don't know, this fight's from a weird point of view.
That was cute. Very low. He did get a flashbang over the wall, Carpe, onto Taimu right there to stun him and make sure they could get that kill. Unfortunately, the reaction from EnVy very good, collapsing on that flank, realizing that the
Mei with Reaper's good. I agree. I mean, Mei Reaper's Zarya is just a good comp, but I think as people like realize like how good Pharah can be if you can aim. I like this positioning. I mean, they have so many ults on EnVyUs. They can just pop 1 or 2 right now. It doesn't even matter which ones, as long as they get some value out of it. Miss Shatter or Miss Bubble from Pulse Bomb from Bunny. EnVyUs is, I guess it wasn't bad. They used Nano and they used Shatter, and Harry got a couple kills at the end of it, so it's fine. I don't know why this McCree's trying to do anything though. I guess the counterpoint though to EnVyUs' comp is like once you own the point, the Reaper is actually so good at like on these like little corners because you can just like hide there. This looks like a pretty easy fight too though because they don't have a diva. They can just graviton here into the choke and then hit a high noon, but they're just in a zone with a high noon, I guess. That would have been really good if they could have gotten the graviton there, but maybe a miscommunication or something. I don't think that he meant to do that or wanted to do that. Although he did delay the points, maybe it was on purpose. I was going to say, I'm surprised he's not going. As soon as the hook's down, that's all you're really afraid of. Maybe that was smart then. Like, maybe he just popped high noon to delay like 5 or 10 more percent so that the graviton would end the map for them. Makes sense.
You can really see the difference between BK Stars and these team fighting when it comes to using the sound barrier, right? The discipline much more present even in the map that they lost from EnVyUs when it comes to waiting out that sound barrier so they can actually make more efficient use of their ultimates and get the bigger combos down, and we saw that again.
Yeah. Well, just big credit to Harry Hook too for being paid.
Yeah, we have to have a talk with Dennis about his hair. So now Harry's gonna go 76. I don't think he felt like he did a lot on the Reaper. And Taimu goes Hog. This is probably map specific though for Sanctum, because that fight on the right side of the bridge is like super important.
Same thing with Taimu now. Harry Hook back on the soldier. So this is the composition we may have expected to see from EnVyUs coming in.
So it's just 76 versus McCree is the only difference.
Roadhog you get on this far side of the point. It's Reinhardt shield spam time.
That's right. Question of who can break it, get the Roadhog hook first.
Although I think anytime you can get Bunny off Tracer is like a good thing for you. They're playing super aggro here. Surprised, yeah, I was gonna say, I'm surprised that they're not getting punished harder. I don't know if I like, I don't know. I like, the flank is cute and all, but I don't know if it's actually good. Like, I feel like they lost the shield battle super handedly because the one team, BK Stars had like 5 or 6 people shooting the shield at the same time, and then they didn't. So like, they got pushed out pretty easily because Harry was going for the flank. I feel like if Harry's not going for the flank there, maybe they get more value out of it.
Can't deal with that biotic grenade.
So Taimu hits some good hooks here
Things back.
for them to win the point.
For that hook. Oh, he gets it. Goodbye,
No,
Carpe.
give me this.
Nice hook from Taimu.
Something hilarious.
Jimmy.
Seizing Carpe.
My dog's like eating a piece of wrap.
Sees the Carpe. I believe that's
Oh,
how the,
no.
saying goes.
Come here.
Carpe.
Carpe, Carpe.
Stop being dumb. Oh my god.
Perfect.
I have like gauze wrap because like I wrap my dog's feet to walk her, and then now she's like trying to eat it.
Such a meme.
All right.
Certainly does. Alarm gets a nano boost, but also gets a lot of damage thrown his way. He's going to go down. Carry hook. Has to
All right. Let's go back in time because I missed everything that was going on.
Believe that by Carpe. Things back. Looking for that hook. Oh, he
Taimu kills McCree.
Carpe. Nice hook from Taimu.
Something hilarious about seizing.
They have Nanovisor versus what?
Sees the Carpe. I believe that's how the old saying goes.
Carpe, Carpe.
Carpe, Carpe. Yep. That's perfect. I feel like I just want a shirt with one of those Taimu faces on it that just says Carpe, Carpe. That'd be great.
Taimu has
His shield just got destroyed.
Alarm gets a nano boost.
Coco's dead though. Good play from them. They dealt with that Nano
Carry hook.
Reinhardt pretty handily. I'm surprised Harry's playing so passive when he has the Nano boost on him.
Taimu and
He was like afraid to peek that McCree.
BKSR's any chance at all to try to retake this thing.
That McCree just pop high noon? He did pop high noon.
once again
Tried to zone Mickey out with the high noon, but surprised that he even bothered.
just having the better execution. Even that boop
I don't know if there's a better way to use the high noon on this map. I'm sure there is though, because Bernard's gonna have Graviton soon, so maybe you can even just high noon from the back onto a Grav, but
really
he burns it there to survive. Is it really worth it? Probably not. Probably should have just died faster. Mickey needs to get this Graviton as fast as possible though. As long as they're in a hook hits like an early enough sound barrier, it's probably fine.
It's taking some damage though. And
But
good job of keeping
I'm not really sure.
on the side for the flank. They're going to go ahead and send people in with the sound barrier, but that's going to get countered by the Graviton Surge immediately. Coco with his own Earth Shatter now. Burner on the point, but with a
See,
little
Mickey used it first,
get the kill onto Taimu though.
and like Bernard's still sitting on it.
Got ahead in this fight.
And if Bernard dies here, it's like pretty bad.
I don't know. They're fighting for it.
I'm surprised he's not using it now though. I would have used it just there. Like it was 3v3 and that shield was gonna break. He could have easily won that fight by himself. I don't know. I'm unsure as to like what the logic is here.
Point, but with little to no support left.
Like he kills Taimu.
Though. EnVyUs,
I guess they're getting screwed. No, Mickey's dead.
BK Stars.
Harry's not important.
Burner. They can't quite kill him. 'Cause
I would have just Gravitoned right there.
well, they're gonna have the faster resource.
But I don't know why they didn't, especially with the Ana in position. That was really awkward.
Still gonna be
They're like putting all of their eggs in one basket now, and I don't know if it's smart.
it's just been
The Hulk has sound barrier.
no one's really been able to handle. Now the tac visor coming around the side. He's got to be kind of careful. Roadhog coming for him right now.
Like I don't know how much better of a Graviton he was gonna get there.
Dead eye causing a little bit of zoning. No kills from it though, despite the Graviton surge. BK Stars. Ooh, Carpe.
Good shots from Carpe.
Carry hook. Goodbye, Internet Hulk. It was nice.
Good whole hog. Yo, this guy's going off.
He's on the wall. No escape for Lucio that time. And BK Stars might be able to flip this at the last moment here. Coco finally does go down. Mickey along with him, and that's going to be a flip. So 99% up to about 14 control percent for BK Stars so far.
Yeah, BK had to invest more than they wanted to in that push, though, because the Bernard's Graviton Surge just sucked people in behind one of the columns. There wasn't a clean line of sight for the Deadeye. Otherwise, we might have seen a really massive combo. Tyler going to be coming in with a whole hog right now. Combined with the nano boost, this could be a pretty quick recap here for Envy.
We'll see. All right, going in now. Graviton Surge.
Mickey Grav, super forced, but it should be enough. See, like this is what I mean. I don't if
Team fighters, I think you can see.
if that Zarya had Gravitoned when he had the 3 people in front of him and the Ana, like there's a chance that he just wins the fight straight up right there, and they don't have to do anything else. And they could have saved the high noon. They could have saved the sound barrier, but I don't know.
In this season. In this season. I said that when we were talking to them in the booth, and Coco
That was a weird game, I think.
beat Africa Blue 4-0.
I'm not even gonna skip.
Yes,
I'm not gonna separate these VODs.
Whole
Yep. Well, not a terrible start for BK Stars. They did manage to win 1 point on Nepal anyway, and that's the thing. I feel like we're seeing something very similar to what we saw in their first match, where you see these little flashes of brilliance from these guys. They have that individual playmaking, but just as a team, they're just finding it hard to match up roll to roll against their opponents.
Right. Even just the communication coordination too. They're struggling to execute combos as well or as cleanly as we're seeing.
Well, if it's anything other than the Big Bang combo, the Graviton Surge.
I mean, even that, they're not time.
Does this thing skip ahead? What's going on here?
Got it.
We got it, Doa.
Twitch chat rejoices. It has been gotten. Welcome to Kings Row, where there's a hotel. I don't know if I like that neon sign. It kind of takes away from the sort of classic aesthetic of the building,
but see,
doesn't it?
The design of the sign and the font and everything really adds to it. It's not really neon, is it?
Well, it's like,
more like a hologram sign. I think
neon.
it looks cool.
Sure.
All right.
Would you have a sign?
I don't know. I don't like the Koth ends in a BO3. I think Koth ending in a BO3 is like
Just a hotel.
kind of shitty because
Someday.
Kind of like the Bates Motel.
I don't know.
Exactly.
Oh, okay. Just checking.
It's just weird because you could maybe have countered them on the same stage. Like teams usually come back with a different strat for the Blues. So it's more interesting to watch from that perspective. Are they running Bastion? I don't think so.
Typical in Korea, I feel.
Very standard BK Stars comp. I mean, teams have been favoring Genji on defense now. I think just because of how easy it is to get nano blades. Harry goes Reaper again. I don't like this comp. It's like very deathball-y, but it's not deathball-y enough. Like I'd rather them just ditch the Hog at this point. I feel like Hog and Reaper kind of fit the same function. I'm just curious as to why they're favoring the Reaper so much.
Dodging out, alarm very low already. Burner does get the kill into Coco to start things off though. So BK Stars, not a bad start.
Like I don't know. It's just weird.
Counter hook and Taimu goes down to Bunny.
I really think that
Like I'd rather them just run a Mei there and just put up a wall. Just trying to live here is a delayed really late.
been able to easily break that shield first and not just get sucked into that fight. I saw Harry Hook trying to get around the side of Alarm shield right there.
Carpe reflected the sleep dart into Chips at the end of that last duel. That's a painful one. All right, here comes EnVyUs again. They've got a little bit more ult charge.
See, like they already almost have Dragon Blade up.
I guess we're really careful about enemy Roadhog right now. And here they come.
But I feel like they're not winning the shield battle enough for how ahead they should be in the shield battle with like the Reaper and the Roadhog. It's hard to see anything. There's the Dragon Blade.
Chips High in a little bit of trouble. Coco goes down. There goes Chips. Good start for BK Stars again, and EnVyUs back to the drawing board they go.
Mickey's only at 50% Graviton. That's pretty shitty too, because Bernard's gonna have it next fight, and they're just gonna cycle here. Why aren't they just rushing Hotel with the Reaper? I mean, they tried it just there, but it didn't work. I mean, the first fight they got stuffed in the choke, which is whatever. I just don't understand the functionality of the Reaper here. Like, I think Hanzo's just better. I feel like they're making this game really hard for themselves. I mean, that's just a huge Ana nuke right there. And now they're gonna have, like, they're just cycling ults now, which is like all you have to do on defense. Now they have sound barrier super fast. But I would have, like, Harry still doesn't have ult, Mickey still doesn't have ult. Like, this is not an easy offense for them, but I think it's just because Reaper has like such a shitty time doing anything. Carpe always Genji? No, he played McCree last game and 76 I think even or something. He like rare miss shatter. Mickey's dead. Coco pins the Ana though. That might be enough. Enough. Like, was it really worth it to go for that one play? Like, I don't think so. Like, Nano Blade or Nano anything should be a lot faster than that. But even McCree probably would have been better. I don't know. That was just like really hard for them to do. I'm surprised they even won, to be honest. I thought that maybe they could have gotten full held there. If that fight didn't work, it was over. Like, if that sleep dart comes out like half a second earlier, it's GG. But I don't know. BK Stars are playing a lot better than they were last season. That's for sure. Graviton comes out now. They don't have any real combos though, unless Chips gets a sick ult, but they're just gonna get Dragon Bladed on right now, I would imagine. Mickey's looking for a grab, but I'm surprised BK Stars aren't being more aggressive. They're like backing up super a lot.
BK Stars, actually, that one.
Although they're gonna trade gravitons.
That was reflected. Yeah, Carpe reflects it. It's a nano
No, he didn't even he reflected a grab. That's actually a sick play.
kill. Mickey's like,
That's unfortunate.
Yes, that was definitely.
I was gonna say like if they traded gravitons there, that's really bad. But
Mickey's been very
Bernard, like that's actually so big if you're on defense. I don't know though. I feel like they should have just nano bladed like way earlier though. I guess in retrospect it's like okay, it worked out for them.
straight horizontal.
But if that graviton comes out, I don't know who wins that fight.
Zarya's running in the
Now they have another graviton.
Graviton surge comes in from
They had
Burn.
no damage there for some reason. Then Ananuke didn't hit, and then they had heal station
Earth Shatter coming in.
plus
Kill on the
Ananuke.
And Harry's still alive for the moment. I don't know if
Phew.
though. BK Stars dropped the sound barrier.
Bernard pushing up on Mickey.
This fight
Super aggro.
is having a really hard time pushing this payload.
Chip saves the day though. This Genji's going off.
But several members will be cleaned up by Carpe and Alarm. I think he's still trying to get some damage down here, get some more ult charge while he can. Mickey has not been, I think, on point in terms of his Zarya shields as well as projected barriers. There have been a lot of times, like in this last fight, where Harry Hook goes in and he really needs a projected barrier to make the most out of it. Because he keeps getting sleep darted when he should be dealing damage. So communication seems to be a little.
I don't think you should be bubbling your Reaper to not get sleep darted. I don't know. That's like a weird
Patient.
idea, I guess, or like a weird to think about.
Death Blossom ready to go. Carpe
Generally speaking, you don't want to like preemptively bubble your Reaper because you can get sleep darted, but
finally getting
whatever.
some heals. As EnVyUs tries
No, EnVyUs has graviton again. Mickey got a second grab really fast. Like this is super fast for another grab.
The next Graviton Surge.
But they're getting farmed.
he's avoiding
Like BK Stars is playing super aggressive, and they're like, it's like I don't think EnVyUs looks as dominant as like they should against this team, but I don't know how good this team is now.
here, but they should have some nice.
Because BK Stars was the team that last season lost to the Zoning Hanzo,
They use everything.
but EnVyUs is just running like this very cookie cutter. We're just gonna graviton, nano blossom, and shit. But
Massively mess this up.
I feel like it's showing Harry Hook's weakness as a player, because I don't know that he has the versatility to play like a McCree even as good as Taimu's,
Not let this
or like anything but this Reaper.
got the nano boost Death Blossom used after the Graviton Surge goes up. Ooh, he gets hooked.
Like he's not having a good game at all, Harry.
EnVyUs still getting the kill.
But I wonder how much of that is hero pick versus whatever.
Pushes payload forward. Looks like
Like it took them a sound barrier, a graviton, a nano boost, and a death blossom to take that point, and a whole hog by the looks of it. Like they had to use 5 ults to cap that. Like that's not really ideal, and it has a lot to do with the fact that they don't have any real range on their heroes. Like they're running a very close. See how he switches.
Did wait out.
But I think you could have been McCree the whole time. It would have been fine.
Sleep dart.
They reflected grav again. Is that true?
play a lot of Reaper. There's certain situations
Did I miss that? Am I dumb?
flexibly hit it because you
Good patience.
Did graviton not come out? I'll go back and watch because now I'm confused.
looking for the play. Harry Hook's got the nano boost Death Blossom used.
No, graviton didn't get reflected.
He gets hooked. Funny with the hook there. EnVyUs still getting the kills anyway. The sound barrier keeping them pretty healthy as they push his payload forward. Looks like
That was the end. That was his. That was a completely normal graviton.
okay. Mickey has just got to not let this one get reflected. Coming in, looking for the play. Harry Hook's got the nano boost Death Blossom used. After
Yeah, he wasn't sucked in. The enemy team was sucked in.
funny with the hook there. EnVyUs
No,
still getting
that did not get reflected. You guys are trolling me.
healthy as they push his payload forward. Looks like they should be able to get point B.
He was just standing in the middle of it.
Great form right there because he had the sound barrier and the nano boost onto him. And could have just stood there and actually just killed the Roadhog instead. Wraith form took it a little bit longer. Just these little things. It looks like the communication not necessarily on point. That time.
Okay, but now he goes back to 76. Like, I still think McCree's better, but I can deal with 76. I mean, 76 is fine. It's just, like when you're playing around these corners and stuff, it's super hard to get anything done. That's a good sleep dart into hook combo.
Technically needed that time. There's the Earth Shatter. It's a
Very good. I mean, that's a free shatter too because they killed the Reinhardt fast.
money.
That was really good awareness from Coco there. As soon as the Reinhardt's dead, you just go in and hit the shatter. There's nothing they can do about it.
Crucially done.
They have Graviton here,
On surge up. They need that.
although they need like a very good...
EnVyUs
Like, Harry's 76 is so good.
not quite.
Like, they get that kill right there all because of him.
Yeah, that's the crucial kill here. Can they get it?
And now that like one of their DPS is gone, they have no counterplay. I like... Taimu's whole hog there was really smart. I mean, whole hogging from inside of Graviton's a pretty normal thing, but...
Barrier now. Taimu pulls in a nano boost.
Taimu's going off right now, and that was a sick bubble from Mickey, but...
Anyway, that was Burner on the Roadhog actually.
He's gonna get Graviton super fast again.
To Mickey, who's going to drop his own Graviton Surge. Funny, waiting for that cooldown. There's Carpe with the
You gotta touch the card, man.
Go all the way. EnVyUs gets
I mean, Mickey gets one Graviton reflected, and that's probably the only reason why they get stopped. I mean, they would have gotten stopped anyway, but I feel like they couldn't really make a lot out of the BK Stars Gravitons this game. The reflected one was pretty huge, to be honest, but whatever. Oh, I tried playing that Fire Emblem game on your phone. It's so weird. I don't actually understand Fire Emblem at all. Whatever, man.
Whoops. A little bit sloppy, especially on that third point there. Yep. By BK Stars.
Well, BK Stars had a
Wow, 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 wow.
well on that Genji, but you know, once it
Twitch chat really went off on that McCree for not contesting. I mean, that McCree was dead no matter what. There was like a full charge Zarya on the cart.
Certainly did. We'll see if Internet Hulk's going to stay on the Lucio here. Always a question.
Why is the Fire Emblem game popular? I think it's because the Nintendo game on phones.
Symmetra teams in the world.
yeah, well, Internet Hulk loves that hero, man. He loves playing Symmetra and
Offensive
right now, but
offensive cups are worthless. Okay, 76 defense. This is a really normal defense.
swap to it. I don't think it's happening this time.
Unfortunately not. But they are going to be going back on that staple triple.
I mean, it's easy for a strategy game. It's just I don't really understand what all the hype is about.
I've seen it many, many times.
Other than the fact that it's
Very solid team defensively on a lot.
everyone wants to, yeah.
So looks like
I mean, I got a pretty good looking character today. I don't know what her name was.
Hook right here to start off the map, and
Something with like a J.
they are going to show Internet Hulk going up to the door and playing.
I was like,
Yep.
To hear what's going on inside the point, see if they can figure out the team composition.
And Carpe though, right now, still on that Sombra. Wondering if he's gonna stick on.
They're gonna stay with this comp.
Take a couple shots.
Pretty shit.
Swaps back.
Zarya is pretty shit comp. I don't like this idea. Are they actually gonna stay with the Sombra?
Probably
Wants that pick on Internet Hulk.
I don't think this is smart.
Harry.
so they're going to see this. Reinhardt is there charging immediately out. So decide they don't like what they see.
Did Coco just go for a
Just head
hub pin
back over to the point, so they're
and get away with it?
now Carpe.
Why are they dancing on them? Are they like that cocky? That's so weird, actually, that he goes for that.
Try to build that ultimate and then use the EMP in a fight early on to try to take that point quickly.
Well, EMP going to be very effective against NBS's composition, clearing a lot of those shields.
They're being super, super aggro here.
Too. EnVyUs taking the more aggressive stance.
What?
Wow, not
Does
getting the
get
kill.
on a burner. The shot was a little bit high to the right, so he didn't land all the parts of it.
Wow, that's actually huge. And
Yeah, well, Bunny gets a kill into Mickey too, so EnVyUs short-handed here.
yeah, that could have been a one-for-one trade, and now Envy really has to be careful, especially since Carpe getting up above 90% now has that.
So they have EMP now, but their composition doesn't really work well around EMP
It's
because they don't have Shatter.
right now 6 to 5. Carpe drops the EMP. Coco goes down immediately. They're gonna go and use it.
But they nano boost here.
Alarm as well. Harry
76.
has an attack visor, and he's actually going pretty unopposed in the back lines here, doing a ton of damage.
That's what I mean. I don't like
Can they actually
the
defend?
concept,
Jumps down
or
immediately
conceptually, I don't like the idea of rushing in with your EMP
for the moment.
if there's no like good hero to nano boost.
That was such a good.
Like they nano boosted the Reinhardt, but it didn't really get that much value, and they didn't have any way to deal with Harry Hook.
Ana and Sol
And I don't really think it's a fault of the fact that he's playing Sombra. I think it's just your composition's not good enough for it. Like you should run like, I don't know, Winston or Tracer or some other divey hero to like combo with. Like a hero that's good without
when there's a Sombra
ult. Like they could have nano boosted a speed boosted Reaper or something, or a speed boosted
efficiently to minimize.
Tracer. I mean, obviously you don't want nano a Tracer, but
Carpe's just going to switch off.
you need some way to get damage out while they're EMP'd. They killed the Reinhardt, but all they have is Hook.
Three now.
And Sombra's damage isn't really that good.
See if they can hop down and
Now they're in a really wonky spot because they're pushing from high ground. Like they wanted to clear out Harry. They knew they had to deal with Harry at some point. But they don't have Graviton from Bernard, so I would assume they're just going to nano boost the whole hog here.
he's got the Earth
I like this rotation from EnVyUs though, just saying like, okay, you guys want high ground, we'll just play it from offensive side.
just gonna walk in and start swinging.
The Graviton from Mickey. They popped the nano boost though on
Both Reinhardts right now. Bunny, though, he pops a whole hog.
interesting, awkward engagement there. Both teams nanoed the Reinhardts,
Getting that first kill with his whole hog.
and one of them was in the Graviton. I don't know.
And the sound
Weird.
is so.
Unfortunate, I guess, for the side of BK Stars.
They're so much more.
They committed a little bit too much there. They sound barriered too. I don't know if they needed to. They could have just like accepted their fate because Bernard has Graviton now.
Right there, we saw so many ultimates
I don't know if Bunny was on this Tracer the whole time, but now they need a combo for this Tracer.
Now though, BK Stars on the point. EnVyUs has to fight back and take this one.
EnVyUs doing such a good job of like tap capping.
Goes ahead and drops the Earthshatter. Carpe gets the kill on the Coco from behind here. Drops on. Ooh, Carpe with the
Good play from the McCree. That's what I mean. Like you get that positioning, and it's really good.
BK Stars holding
But
strong chips. And now Mickey.
that McCree play was actually so good they didn't have to commit the Graviton, so that's a saving grace for BK Stars, because if they had to use the Graviton there, I think they might have been in a really, they would have been in a really rough spot for the Streets phase, like that's for sure. But hard game. I think Bernard pulse bombed Mickey or something at the end there, and that's why he doesn't have it. I would have liked him to have just saved it because they need some way to do it, but. Cree's still up there. I don't know what his plan is. I think he's just going to go for some flank again.
There's the Graviton Surge. Okay, Bunny with no ult yet, but they're going to throw in the alarm with the nano boost.
You can't mess up that Graviton, man.
He's trying to fight back. There goes Mickey.
Like, they're going to win this fight anyway because of just really good McCree and everyone else's play. But that Graviton literally hit 0 people. Carpe's sensitivity is so high. Split spawning fine there. I mean, it's not really split spawning, it's just dying on the cart. Nothing but benefits to dying like that. What is this crouch walk? God. Ooh, what a gamer, dude. Bunny just dunking on him.
Could be, yeah. EnVyUs is going to have to fight this one 5v6. Carpe comes in with the Deadeye chips in the wrong place at the wrong time, and Coco, somehow the shield got taken down. And they lost him as well, so BK Stars, yeah, they should be able to roll to
Carpe and Bunny are having a good game.
Tries to prevent the payload from moving, but that's point B taken by BK Stars.
That was a great attack by Bunny. Both Bunny and Carpe showing up big with ultimates to take those first 2 points on this map, and they've got a lot of time left in the Foundry phase now, 2:40. They're just 43 seconds from Envy, so it's going to have to be a pretty significant hold here from Envy.
EnVy's lucky that they had it. Honestly, if BK Stars doesn't run the Sombra, I wonder how this game plays out.
Capitalize on that with a whole hog, and he will. EnVyUs winning an easy fight here. Still haven't found Bunny though. Time waiting for it.
I did shatter on alarm. It's not the biggest deal, but
EnVyUs used a lot in that fight though.
Yeah, they really didn't need to use that much.
Timu's getting off hog.
Jumping off the map right there. We'll see. He's gonna make some.
But I don't know why he would do that so late. I feel like his window to do that was a little bit earlier.
Okay, so going for the defensive Widow.
Up his Widow. I don't know why. I guess it's because he wants to deal with the McCree and the Ana. They don't really have anything to contest him. I don't hate the idea behind it. It's just bizarre. Again, I feel like they're flexing a bit. Like there's obviously safer choices here than this. But I guess he wants to be able to counter the high noon and just hit good shots on the Ana and the Tracer. Kills the Ana, so it's worth it automatically. He baited the high noon there into him. I didn't really like that high noon though anyway, but interesting that he switches now. I wonder if that was a swap specifically because he knew the high noon was coming, or what his game plan was there. I think it was just because he thought the high noon was coming. Probably the easiest way to counter it. I mean, he has no counters. He just sat, I think he just sat there holding tab to see if they would switch to D.Va or Winston. He was going to swap, but I think he's just baiting them to make switches. That was a good nano boost on Mickey, actually. Because if Mickey lives here, it's pretty big for their, like, Timu gets a 2K over the back of that. Living his life, man. The nano boost on Mickey was really big, though, because it got him ult and, like, kept him alive the entire time. Like, they committed Earthshatter and Graviton to him, or Charge and Graviton, I guess. I don't think it was Earthshatter. The Earthshatter came out, but I don't know who it hit. BK Stars isn't switching though. I guess they're they switched to the D.Va. I lied. But is D.Va really that good against Widow anymore? I don't know. It's a little weird. At least on this map, I don't know. I'd rather go Winston. I think he's just gonna sit here. He has to not get his Graviton eaten by this Diva, but now the Diva's out of his line of sight. Easy Graviton, easy fight. Well, that's a lot of heals.
Gets the kill on the bunny right away with the tack visor. Great flank coming from behind and ripping BK Stars apart. They're into
Easy
overtime
game.
now. EnVyUs looking to win King's Row right here, right now. Zarya's shield saves Twinkle
I don't know, I like the Widow swap, but
There's the sound barrier.
honestly, this game could have been a lot cleaner.
So they're trying to use what they've got.
I guess from both sides though, because both sides had pretty rough Gravitons, but
There's the kill finally.
I think the Sombra pick like at the beginning really hurt them. It's good. It was a good match though. I mean, for sure, that was definitely better than normal.
Such a late swap there from Taimu, but a good read.
It's good to see Taimu playing Widowmaker again
Really to his
and like actually doing work with it.
on the high ground, wins those long range duels. Making a new bar.
Hang on, I have to pee again. Why is this not playing?
We may see more summer action. She's certainly been gaining a lot more popularity in the Korean scene here. Well, really in the global scene, I suppose. But interesting to see how she does on Volskaya.
They're going to run on immediately, and we'll see where the first health pack hack is going to occur. Of course, if you can get into the bunker on the right side of the point from this perspective and hack that mega health pack, you're going to be in really good shape. And it looks like it's going to be a low ground attack here.
Wow, he's just going to run in. They've got the Reinhardt shield.
Oh no! I fast forwarded too far.
It's a good start for Carpe. Dodging back out. Very classic triple tank with Harry Hook on the Soldier 76. The stereotypical.
Is this comp? Is this real? I hate.
May see more summer action. She's certainly been gaining a lot.
I think this comp is legit for Volskaya. I mean, it's like super hard to push second into this.
How she does on Volskaya.
They're going to run on immediately.
It's like actually so hard to kill Diva, Reinhardt, Roadhog.
Get into the bunker on the right side of the
But
point.
this guy keeps switching up on the Sombra. But I still don't like the fact that they're not running Zen.
And it looks like it's going to be a low ground attack here.
Wow, he's just going to run in. They've got the Reinhardt shield. For the hack, he's got
That's actually so sick, this play. I mean, the idea behind it. I don't know why he just swapped back.
coming from the
Panic
side.
or some
That
shit?
That could just be used as like
Just
another
bailed.
killer, essentially, for your team.
Yeah, problem is for them now is
Next
that they're
dude's
going to
down, Mickey
lose
down.
battle from the high ground because they just
They have nothing to contest Harry, though. Harry's just gonna sit up here.
They're getting some kills.
They're on duck hunt status right now. The Ana's just unkillable, too.
Top, gonna hack Harry Hook. Try to
You not
take
get the hack off?
down from the top anyway. EnVyUs looking like they're holding pretty
How does he
strong.
not get that kill on Coco?
Just not enough, not fast enough. EMP comes in. Wow, he's gonna use it.
Wow, he
But
should
where's
not
the
have used
teammate?
it.
That was a pretty big mistake, I think, from Carpe.
I don't think it was a
No
mistake.
follow-up.
Why was it a mistake?
Well, maybe I spoke too soon. It's just an alternative.
That was definitely
bet.
not a mistake. The Ana was alive the whole time.
Well, actually coming in,
By
it looked
Mickey.
like that wasn't going to work, but they got the pick immediately
Well,
off of the
That was a good
back.
Zarya bubble from Bernard. It saved his ass,
Coming
but
around from behind
Yep.
too, and they couldn't-
I mean, I don't know why that was. I don't know why they thought that was a mistake. I guess he thought that there weren't as many people there because it looked like there weren't that many people on the point. But it was okay.
Lucio Sombra come, works again.
All right, so are we going to see the switch?
That was a
now,
good
though?
push.
Yeah, we'll be Soldier 76.
He did a good job getting on Harry. Like he knocked Harry off the high ground, which is all that they needed to do.
Prioritizing the health pack hack, just so they had a
Now they're gonna go
place to back
McCree.
to.
I would have
Probably
gone Winston
scared
here,
that
but
if
it doesn't
you're on the
matter.
low ground for that
They don't have nano boost anyway. They committed the nano on that push, which is kind of weird. EnVyUs didn't use anything, more or less because they got EMP'd, which is like fortunate for them because now they can hold almost forever. Because that's just kind of how Volskaya works. Although they're setting up this push for really, really hard right now.
Immediately, Bunny wastes
Why did Mickey die there?
Have that kill as BK Stars goes in. The respawns are fast, but they've got a pick at least to start it off with.
Yeah, BK, or
This is such a good position for them, actually.
off the map right there, so
suppose.
it's going to be still pretty challenging for them to make a very good.
Yeah,
attempt
maybe
here, but
Winston
at least they
Diva
take the
would've
high
been
ground
better.
now and can start to poke with some of this damage from above. Mickey back up. and
Tracer might not. I don't know.
Mickey,
This is such a good position though. Like
corner in time.
they can sit up here forever. I don't even know how you engage into this with Envy right now because they don't have the high ground.
for a while, but
Like the 76 is completely reliant on the high ground.
case, and it looks like this is
Like
gonna
Harry Hooks, I don't even know where he is right now. He's on the other side. They like rotated off the point. They're like playing offense right now.
Burner goes in.
And like all this stalled time gave Bernard time to get Graviton. Like they had no ults going into this.
Oh, we get gets hit, I think, with the Earthshatter. Not sure if that was Sig.
Bernard gonna live? No, he got charged off the map.
Surge off. Meanwhile, Harry Hook, tag
Visor on Harry. They should win this fight. Yeah.
Good start for them. Wow, that was
If Bernard didn't get Earthshattered, they might have actually won.
I swear it was about to.
But the fact that Bernard didn't get Earthshattered is probably, or did get Earthshattered is probably good because now they can push him with Graviton. Like, EnVyUs had to use a lot there, so
charging up on that Earthshatter.
still in a decent spot.
Difficult to tell from that angle. However, that
He's playing super aggressive here.
They burned so much time off the clock because they spread out and they covered the entrances, which made it difficult for the respawns.
They have Graviton. They have everything. It should be an easy push for them, assuming nobody feeds. Someone always feeds those. It's 2CP.
Ults now up for PK Stars.
They're in pretty good shape as far as the ult economy goes. Going for it now, waiting for an opportunity. Oh, gets hooked by Taimu. Very dangerous moment there. He barely escapes. Goes ahead and drops a Graviton Surge anyway. Carpe, who finds one, gets internet haul.
Oh, the surge!
What a sleep dart, man.
Sleep dart right there before he could actually get that kill. Carpe was nano boosted, so may not have been able to get the damage down anyway. Turns that one.
That was a pretty shitty Graviton, all things considered.
No, not quite.
Taimu did really well there. I mean, the sleep dart was unfortunate, but I don't know, that was weird.
That was a pretty important defensive fight.
Oh, I left the YouTube. My bad.
Major ult fight.
I always do that on accident.
About 3.5 minutes remaining.
Yeah, now that ult economy going to swing back in EnVy's favor. Have a nano boost to ride out any concentrated damage from BK Stars. So that was a pretty big hold there from EnVy, and they can look forward to another quality couple of minutes on this point before BK Stars is going to have a particularly strong push, barring some sort of pick that we could see from Bunny, a Roadhog hook. If not, just a lot of poke right now as BK Stars looks to charge those ult beaters.
Push shouldn't work.
Coming around the high ground now.
They don't even have ults.
Same strategy as before. Carpe.
They're looking for Diva though right now.
That Deadeye. Very Haku, they managed to chase Burner away. Burner very low health here. Bunny
He loses mech suit though. I don't know. They have nano boost as long as nobody dies here early. Harry peaks. Unfortunate.
Him to get anyone with that. And EnVyUs kind of scattered right now. They're going to send in Taimu with the nano boost. They're going to need a lot out of it. There's the sound barrier used though for BK.
They're like defending from the wrong side.
For the moment.
Like now they're split. Like they're pinched, but they're not pinched.
Sound barrier comes in for EnVyUs. That's going to let Harry Hook come out and look a little bit safer. Oh, did
Carpe, dude. Like you see, like
get on the point anyway. And actually BK.
well, that was like the worst high five I've ever seen. That looked painful.
A little bit safer. Oh, did I say safe? Didn't get on the point anyway. And actually, BK Stars gets 2 points on Volskaya.
That's right, and they actually comboed their crowd control well enough to keep people from EnVyUs off the point at the end. And because of Harry's early death, he wanted to use that tac visor from the high ground, found an angle, but was immediately hit with the biotic grenade. Couldn't heal up and easily taken down. So a sloppy defense there from EnVyUs.
I feel like they should have defended that high ground better, but they, I don't know what they were afraid of, I guess. Like they had Diva 76 Hog. You would think that there would have been like an easier way for them to have held that high ground. But Harry Hook dying to that high noon was pretty unfortunate.
Has been utilized on multiple occasions.
But then they didn't just go die on the point. Like I feel like Taimu tried to live for too long. But he was super out of position, and then like Harry comes in, but Harry's also kind of in a weird position because his team's not behind him. They're on the other side of the point. I feel like they kind of misplayed that, but in retrospect, I don't think that they like if I were them, they obviously didn't want to have to give up that high ground.
Point A, you really have very long sight lines.
Ever seen a solid push like that? I mean, yeah, but usually it gets stuffed.
Especially if you're going to be
Usually it doesn't work because you can wrap around them like the back.
Harry Hook back on the soldier. Carpe actually going to be going
But
to the soldier himself, so they will be
I don't know.
running a similar
Weird.
composition to
Both times too, like Mickey lost his mech suit super fast. That might just be the Diva Roadhog like mix not working out for them, but
Taimu. Tense move.
Yeah, just having a conversation right now. I do think they're going to go with the Widowmaker. It's something special that BK Stars may not necessarily be the most practiced against.
Yeah, Mickey may be running this Winston here. Interesting.
Nope.
Okay, I was gonna say you can make an argument for providing a bit more disruption for the Widowmaker to take advantage of, but
Now, most of the time we see Widowmaker, it's in conjunction with a dive composition, but they're going for a more shield-based, passive, long-range composition with the Zarya and the Soldier here. So it's going to be a pretty slow push in here. Normally you see a very aggressive dive and nobody on the Widowmaker, so the Widowmaker has a lot of room to fire, but...
Shot on a Carpe. Nice pick there. Now time.
They're like pub holding this on BK Stars. I don't know why they're pub holding this.
Carpe back. He's on the Genji now. Taimu's still looking for some more shots.
You gonna go for the spawn camp on the 76 or what?
Now EnVyUs takes a high ground.
Like they gave the high ground away to Harry for free, and they have no heroes that can get high ground, which is unfortunate. This is a bad defense from them for sure.
That's a reflect, but not gonna hit.
Now Carpe comes on the side though. Oh, he gets him! Short range.
I like how that guy's like, yeah, you just got shit on, and like gives him a pat on the back.
Down after that one.
It's okay, buddy. You'll get him next time.
Now, and Taimu just seems unstoppable. There goes Alarm, and another highlight reel in the making right here, ladies and gentlemen.
That was such an impressive close-range scope, and Taimu has been wonderful on this Widowmaker so far tonight.
Beautiful.
Wow. I mean, he sort of got baited by the Genji reflecting as the Genji came out around the corner, but aim was not quite in the right place to kill himself, and then right after that manages to hit a one-shot. Very impressive. Wow. Gonna stick with it though as they slowly push onto this next point. They have a nano boost to use onto Coco if they need it.
He takes a fire strike. Needs to worry a little bit about his health here.
Widow's awkward now because they need a way to get kills, like without him, I guess.
Providing some covering fire.
And Mickey's close to grab, but they don't have any real combos for the grab.
They look funny in the back lines now. It's going to be annoying to deal with as well.
Then Bunny distracts them and they get an Ursha.
BK Stars finds the fight they were looking for, and that's going to be EnVyUs having to reset.
Did Coco just shatter? Why did Coco shatter?
His shield was going the wrong way.
That was a mistake.
To a pretty easy ultimate there from Alarm. Coco is trying to stop some of the damage. Looks like coming from Carpe on the high ground, and didn't know the Earth Shatter was up. Ooh, got the body shot, but not the headshot right there. Still manages with the help of Harry Hook to take him out.
Why is Bunny going for that play? Like, that's actually such a game-losing play. Although, honestly, if Coco had saved Shatter, they would have been in such a good spot right now.
Doing okay. It's hard.
But he, like, threw it away for some reason.
We did talk about it. It is hard to find those sight lines.
Like, now they're playing... They have to play, like, super reactive. Yeah, I mean... Then the Graviton comes out after the other grab? Oh, they're not using their ults well, I don't think. I don't think he did that on purpose. Maybe it was on purpose. I think he could have gotten out. I guess he wants to switch, yeah.
So, Taimu onto the Roadhog. Okay. At last.
I mean, if you get those early picks, sure, the Widowmaker can be good, but if it becomes this long, protracted sort of siege, it's probably better to swap it.
Well, you just have to ask, too, like, what's the follow-up? So they wanted right there to use the Graviton Surge, which Mickey dropped, but they didn't have any follow-up damage. When the Reinhardt shield...
They have Nano Visor now, but nothing else.
Which could be, of course, challenging when there's a Tracer chasing you around, trying to prevent you from getting into a good position. So, Harry Hook died very early on.
Mo going for these desperation hooks.
Very many favors when it comes to taking the point, but here's Attack Visor.
Why are they pushing from here with Attack Visor? What an awkward engage. Bunny's just gonna keep hunting down Timo. That's kind of his only play, is like just keep pulse bombing this Roadhog every fight. Like, pretty straightforward, but...
Taimu gonna switch again.
Oh man, this would be so bad if they lost Roadhog. That is a pretty nasty staggered respawn that EnVyUs is gonna have to deal with now.
Yeah, very nicely done. So, Bunny just pushing out. Of course, the Lucio very vulnerable. Harry Hook will switch himself. I was curious why they were going to go McCree Soldier in a more close confines point like Volskaya B, but said they're going to...
I don't know why he switches to Reaper. What is the Reaper for?
Going on to the Reaper, no ult necessary to be effective, especially take a look at some of the...
This is like super Winston comp, actually.
Coco with the Earth Shatter ready to go. And Dragonfly coming in. Oops. Funny actually tries to go for the pulse.
Mickey down. This fight's over.
hard time. Oh, that flashbang. Farm's got the nano boost, but no one to really use it on right now. Either way, BK Stars holding the point strong for the moment.
Yeah, Envy, I think, is happy to take the next fight. They saw the pulse bomb come out. They saw the nano boost come out as well. So go ahead and take that victory. Try and put yourself into a better position. You just swapped a couple of your heroes. You know your sound barrier is coming up soon.
Yeah.
Play the patient game here and try and win out with ults. It's very difficult on these assault points if you don't take a big team fight win to actually close the game. And more often than not, that comes on the back of having a stronger ult economy.
Yeah, pretty much. Area coming in the side now. Swapped over to that Reaper.
They go for this push, but they could have gone for this push.
Oh no!
Oh my god.
Wow, Bunny. Thanks how Internet Hall can
By
fix a
Coco.
disaster for BK Stars, it looks like. Well, Bunny getting more. It's fairly equal here.
Yeah, but they actually have to keep on pushing this down, and the respawn's coming in for BK Stars. Man, that looked so bad. But even though they got that big...
Because he earth-shattered them in the hallway, but they didn't really have any...
There wasn't anybody to take advantage of it because they were all in the cover of the building. But Burner going to try and drop
Clutch
this
Graviton.
right now.
Mu dead, unfortunate.
Taimu.
Yep. Not able to
GG.
really do anything.
It's like he earth-shattered 5 people, but they were all in a hallway, and the whole team had no way to clean up on it.
Respawn timers really
I don't know if I agree with Coco taking the...
hold on to that point.
Sorry, off the map.
Now
But
with the pulse bomb back up again, it's looking less and less.
Price even went for the charge, because when you charge there, you're pretty much committing to death unless you get flashbang.
Point B.
But maybe he didn't really think it through.
110.
Yeah.
They're gonna have
That's
to get
weird.
the same value out of this Graviton.
This would be the first map that BK Stars has won all tournament.
They're gonna be sneaky here. You really need
Mickey grabbed Nano Reaper, I guess, here, but if Bunny gets a good pulse bomb off, or like
to look.
Waiting for it.
sound barrier comes out.
Look at that high ground.
Alright, that's not the Graviton we were looking for.
Has a death blossom, but he's not there. Gonna just go ahead and use it on the low ground, but not get anything done at all.
Who'd they nano boost?
Picking up kills.
Why?
Finding the kill on the chips high end there, finishes him off with the melee, and I think EnVyUs is pretty much done for him.
This was a weird game from them.
Left, but no else to use here. Taimu,
They're not looking very
Genji just to try
envious right now, you know? I don't know. Their comps are weird. They keep switching to this Reaper hero. I don't know why.
Chances to be able to take
In what world is Reaper good on this map on offense?
snowball a win from there. Maybe being able to get up the pulse bomb or the dragon blade over the course of an extended fight.
They've got Coco's Earth Shatter, but that is it. Mickey
Ah.
Winston now too.
I know you have a Zarya here.
The fight
This is honestly where I would tell Harry
Stars has been defending, and they
to go back to Lucio and just let Hulk play Winston and then go Zarya Winston combo.
They gotta do something. They gotta get on
Because it would actually work decently against
trying to tempt
BK Stars' comp.
Taimu over the top. Oh, gets taken down by Carpe though.
Emu on Gengu.
There's the Earth Shatter, gets blocked. Responsive Earth Shatter. There's a pin onto Burner. He gets something, but they're gonna need a lot.
I mean, even if they win this fight, they still have the overtime.
That Hulk in trouble. Oh, Taimu! Did he get taken out? Yes, he did. Bunny got him with the pulse bomb, and that should be about that. Chip's just trying to keep everybody alive, but it is gonna be really hard to deal with those respawns.
Bunny's pounding this team right now. Chips is a god, man.
Already. He's staying strong though.
Holy moly, Taimu's back and he's actually picking up kills now. Coco
Wow.
staying alive with the nano boost.
That sound barrier is a thonker.
One-man sound barrier for Twinkle, just trying to keep his team in it. They're going to jump back in now. Twinkle does go down. Harry with the kill. Burner going to go and drop the Graviton Surge. He's got the nano boost as well. This could be problems for EnVyUs. Harry Hook, Coco goes down, and that is finally...
I guess it delayed long enough. They didn't even get it. They only got a tick there.
But that's it. Wow.
Sad boys. I don't think it's Mickey the one trick. I think it's Harry the one trick.
That was very close, thanks to Chips with a clutch.
I don't even think one tricking was that bad.
Also, a great
These Gravitons have been pretty shit.
team swapped to
I don't know why he keeps throwing them out.
He is fighting for that win. Let's get in the game and see who
I mean, BK Stars played really well. Everyone was like, oh my god, MB threw Volskaya, but I didn't really think that they threw. Like, that Bunny Tracer screwed them up so hard, actually. I mean, this series is a lot closer than the score shows, which is sad because I feel like EnVyUs should be dumpstering them. I don't think EnVyUs is making it to the finals this season, if I had to guess. I get it.
I get it too. I get that it is the moment of truth once again for BK Stars.
I don't know why they wouldn't just, like,
Themselves on the
I don't know.
defense on Dorado.
They don't have a Tracer player,
On the
but I don't understand why they have a Reaper. Like, there's actually no world where you run Reaper, I don't think. Next patch, maybe when you nerf Roadhog to 8 seconds, you could probably run Reaper against Roadhog. But I don't think you're going to run Reaper into McCree Tracer and shit. I don't know. Or 76 Tracer, whatever they were running.
We saw this actually be the comp that they want to run on this map.
Single tank.
Defensive Sombro.
Yeah, there we go.
And I think BK Stars is running like weird shit.
Yeah. What are they gonna
Okay, stay.
mess with it?
Why would you get off Zen?
They'll actually gonna be changing back to the
Oh, they got rid of the Sombro. No, they're going to stay on Zen.
Good.
No?
No.
Symmetra?
Good hero.
It's just caster trolling right now.
Go Symmetra, dude. They have no Pharah player. Honestly, once a team exploits the fact that EnVyUs has a weak Genji and a weak Pharah, they'll like, you can abuse that knowledge and just like run Symmetra against this team. Probably works. I mean, they're good at Symmetra, but I don't think they're good against Symmetra. They have like a Diva player. I like this map pick, but do I? I don't know. I don't know if I actually like this map pick actually from them. I would like this map pick if I were BK Stars, but they're not running Symmetra, so I'm pretty sad.
It's actually going to be a very aggressive Lucio speed boost.
That was nearly a hook.
Yep, they were looking
Imu going for the BS hooks.
BK Stars members tried to reset their defense inside the choke point.
I mean, they can grind out heroes, but they're not going to just run Pharah in a match.
One of the big changes on this patch for sure.
And I don't even know if they have two Zarya players. Like, I've never seen Taimu play Zarya.
Arrow chokes on either side of the truck, so come up here and try and play the high ground instead.
Harry Hook has shown that he won't play Winston. Alright, that was a really aggressive charge from Alarm. I don't know why he went for that.
Now that payload's gonna move. BK Stars had to back way up after losing their Reinhardt.
Yeah, so
I like this rotation from BK. They know that like they're screwed if they go in there because they need their Reinhardt.
set up the hook in the first place. Very nice combination. Chips and hitting a lot of very
Hulk plays Lucio. Hulk is not going Zarya.
back now.
And Coco is not getting off Reinhardt, buddies. My point, that their two players that can play Zarya aren't on heroes that can go Zarya.
They're gonna use the Deadeye. Harry Hook not able to find anyone with that though.
And pushes them off the truck though. And
Alright, Coco is definitely not in contention for #1 Zarya Global.
All right, it's nano boost time. They're gonna throw it out.
The point being, he's playing Reinhardt.
After the nano boost was used by BK or
This is a really awkward push, like defense rather, from BK Stars. I feel like their Reinhardt like fed, and then that was it. Like their Reinhardt feeds, and then the push is over.
more often than not, the recipient of those nano boosts. And
that's one way to take point A.
Harry Hook just going to clean up the rest of that fight. And we saw, of course, the sleep dart coming down again, but they knew they had the damage thanks to the biotic grenade, reducing the healing onto Alarm, so focus him while he's on the
Alarm threw that defense, to be perfectly honest.
high ground. That's an interesting flank, splitting
Not really sure.
and trying to take the back of the high ground. You don't normally see this on Dorado attack. Oh, Harry Hook. That's beautiful.
Yep.
That was cute.
They needed Alarm taken out again.
But this team's really scary. Like even if they're not having really good games individually,
Come up onto the
they'll go for plays like that. Like that was really well executed.
balcony of the church. You try and get that drop down. You don't expect the McCree to come around by jumping on the
And that's like kind of one of those things that like,
get the clutch
oh, they've been playing together forever. It's like,
Hop flashbang over the shield.
that's like times where you realize like how important that is.
Coming down now with the graviton surge and
Interesting decision to Graviton there, considering the Pulse Bomb was only at 70%, and they have no heroes that naturally like can combo with it. I guess the high ground was enough, but
that's a problem in BK Stars. Gonna halt the momentum for EnVyUs.
I mean it works out for them. I'm surprised it works out for them. I think Bunny just plays really well.
hold. And looking for that.
They had to commit Shatter to it and Sound Barrier, so was it really that good? I don't know.
Him on that payload. And they force BK Stars to commit pretty hard. That said, BK Stars still going to be feeling all right about the tools they've got. Carpe nearly getting taken out right there. Mickey and time.
They have no high. Alright.
We've seen
So they have no high ground, so they just have to make high ground and just take the stairs.
they're going to drop it from above.
Mickey has Grav.
Time for the graviton hog.
They have no combo though. Even if they pop Graviton, the card's still kind of just rolling. Bunny's going for a play. If he gets boned here, that's really bad.
Drank the whole surge.
Why is he being so cocky here?
Worry about money coming from behind, it looks like. Oh, and that pulse
The Pulse Bomb missed. I think it hit the shield. Fortunate.
Deadeye now.
How they just rotate like this? Who they nano? This is weird. Someone got nanoed.
Not quite yet.
Time actually taken out right there. Harry Hook.
They popped nano boost on the visorless soldier.
The nano boost, but they didn't actually make much use of that combo.
They're gonna get held here for sure.
That graviton surge until he died, and the whole hog
Yep.
went down very early. Taimu back on the Widowmaker again.
See, Taimu's like that guy in every solo queue game where he's like, all right, we're losing. I'm going to go Widowmaker. But Taimu can make it work.
Taimu actually
Unlike all the
carries
Widowmakers in
envy.
my games.
Yes, very true. There's a huge
right.
difference.
Yeah.
Taimu's the guy who thinks he can carry you on Widowmaker and actually can, which is, you know,
If you're not Taimu, don't try it. Try it.
so very rare.
It's not a common occurrence.
Setting up once again.
Yep.
They will-
Oh, so close. That shield came up just in time. Mickey walking forward now.
Gonna burn the graviton. It looks like they want to just shatter this shield
Wow.
first, and they're gonna get it.
Lobbed it in there again. He got knocked down, though. Pin comes in. And Taimu really capitalizing on a lot of that damage that was done during the graviton surge.
Yeah, meanwhile,
Surprised they let that happen. I guess they didn't really have any choices.
now they have to drop the Lucio just to
Sound barrier to delay. I don't know if I like this. They don't have anyone to. If they had someone to like nano boost here, would have been sick. Like just one more hero, maybe they could have gotten away with that. But I think that was a throwy.
I guess he did it this time, too. He bought just
Why are they overcommitting so hard here to hold second?
And wow, Taimu just firing unopposed here.
That's bad from BK Stars. They just wasted Graviton and Sound Barrier. They could have held third point for so long, actually, if they had saved that. I think EnVyUs is getting gifted this match, to be honest. I mean, Taimu's hitting some sick shots right now, but
before the rest of the team could arrive.
I don't think like BK Stars just actually put themselves in such a shitty position.
Out a sound barrier, have a few other ultimates to work with, but Internet Holt really going to have a pretty big advantage.
All right, this guy can play Widowmaker. It's okay. I'm not going to question it anymore.
Not raging about his Widowmaker.
No.
I'm still a little.
Oh, it hurts so bad.
Alright, let's be real here. Was that really PogChamp worthy? Like, he headshots a McCree, then he sees coming through. It's like that might have been PogChamp worthy.
Sometimes you don't expect that level of accuracy as
Why is this? Sorry, is sitting. Oh my God, Timo.
heroes down.
Oh, yeah, bumped his head.
Timo's getting trolled right now.
There. Oh, connects with the Earth Shatter, but
He like hits the tracer and then misses the standing still Zarya like 3 times.
yeah, there was no one there to really do anything with it. And Harry Hook on the run gets very, very low here. He's got the tac visor. Carpe out of the suit now. He's like, there's something. Oh my gosh, Taimu finds a kill on the Genji in midair. What is going on here?
His angles. He's just setting up these huge crossfires, and there's nothing they
Timo
can do
popping
to take
off.
their heroes from it.
EnVyUs looks lost. I'll be real. They're not really playing well. Like, that push even that they took right there, I think BK Stars threw Dorado. I don't think EnVyUs won Dorado.
Thanks a lot for ruining solo queue for me.
But don't worry, chat. You all told me, oh my God, it was a stomp. EnVyUs is so good. But no, man. They don't look good at all right now. I'll be real. I mean, they look good. They're EnVyUs, but they're not using ults really well. I don't think that their pushes are working out. They keep, like, popping ults that they shouldn't be popping. But this was a stomp. Ask my Discord. Just go in there and say, who said not to watch the EnVyUs VODs?
Okay, send the tracer after that Widowmaker.
I think EnVyUs just having a rough time figuring out what they're supposed to be playing.
He just kills you like at point blank.
If they had like a really nutty Genji player that wasn't Aimu, they might be really good.
Come on, Carpe Diem.
Well, it's gonna be a tall order. Only a minute on the clock left over for EnVyUs.
Dorado in a professional match. Something we see on the regular.
Think Misfits is greater than Envy? I doubt it. I highly doubt it.
I'm a bit surprised that we didn't see the Symmetra come out on King's Row, but we at least
Symmetra with
it's one of those picks.
are these things really worth it? Is the speed boosted turrets really that good?
Internet Hulk, he's going for the classic, man, and he crouched. So,
There's no way this is good.
I mean, it's a good way to build a good amount to ult charge.
Like, it's completely reliant on them just ignoring it,
I mean, I do disagree with
not
the
noticing it.
on the doorway. I think that's like that's a little.
I wonder how many. I don't know how many turrets he has though when it starts. I guess that's all that matters, right? If he has his 6 when they start coming through the door, then you can put him back up. But I feel like it leaves you really vulnerable if you mess up.
I think it's okay. I mean, because the way he did it, they don't know that he's symmetrical. They can probably guess, but they shouldn't have any firm thing. Well, now they know. There's a big shield walking through the door, and yeah, okay.
Did he get anything from that? He got 7%. So yeah, it wasn't worth it. I don't know. I don't like that play.
Instead, so I don't know. I think it's just better to set them up one by one, generally speaking. That way they're sort of slowed as they approach the point. You get more value out of your turrets. But
Nah, just bad luck. It happens.
I think that was actually, pretty obvious read there from BK Stars. Anyway, Bunny going to be trying to recontrol.
Where is he going?
With the Tracer.
And Mickey's
What the?
It's kind of low. And Bunny, here's the symmetric. Yeah, there we go. Finds the turret.
They're playing around these turrets pretty well.
100% charge.
See, like he has no turrets up now because he wasted them all in that first fight or like that first choke.
Percent now has had some clever turret locations to try and.
It's a good push though from BK.
But they've lost control of their flank right now, and they didn't really take the
Or
big
he's dead.
choke point.
They're preoccupied with this Tracer. Tracer's like shredding them to be honest, or at least like distracting them hard enough.
Trying to stay alive right now. Yep. Get some more turrets down around.
Surprised he didn't pulse bomb the sleeping Reinhardt.
He's moving
Oh, he did pulse bomb the sleeping Reinhardt.
Hook not actually
Good bubble.
down though.
Yeah, in fact, he killed
Sleep dart.
Oh, with the
Bunny dude. Alright, he gets punished.
second hook's the charm, I guess.
Yeah, that was pretty sloppy by Envy though. You hit the sleep dart right there. You're not going to instant burst the Tracer if you left click on her with that Symmetra. So waking her back up and allowing her to rewind.
Internet Hulk put down the ult and it immediately got destroyed apparently because his charge is back to 11%. That's a problem.
Yeah, well, looks like if he does have that charge down, it was either going to be a teleporter right now.
It was immediately destroyed.
You
is what
saw it in the kill feed, right?
happened. Well, I mean, he's recharging and you don't start
Yep,
charging if it's
very
still
true.
up. So
That is very awkward for the Symmetra.
Okay, everyone was like, he missed the teleporter, but he didn't, they still won, but like, they didn't even need it.
yeah, what happened there is he thought he had a safe place to put down probably the barrier because I know he likes that one a little bit more.
Which is fortunate, I guess, for them.
Unfortunately, Bunny was
As far as impacting the outcome of this game, it wouldn't have made any difference.
to all of us Symmetra players.
It's like shitty, for sure.
It does happen.
But the cart was already in such a spot that
Surge comes out for Envy, is trying to
actually would have made zero difference.
attack visor from Harryhook. Everyone backing away though. BK Stars has lost a lot of members already, and Envy is holding.
Misfits is not number one. I refuse to believe Misfits is number one.
That high ground as they
Misfits, even if they were number one, they're never going to get a chance to prove they're number one because they're not even going to make it out of groups.
really and pushing forward very
So,
aggressively onto the
let's be
line
real
once
here.
again. So BK Stars going to be coming in with 6 ults though,
Okay, but real talk, the teleporter glitch didn't make any difference here.
and they're still
Like, at all. Literally none. We'll find it. Actually, depends on how this fight goes, whether or not it made a difference.
Crucially, trying to build up as fast as he can. BK Stars coming in. They're going to use that sound barrier and just rush ahead. Graviton Surge. Burner did use it. Where's the capitalization? There it is, man. They got the pulse bomb off just in time. 2 kills with that. EnVyUs on the back foot now. Bunny looking for the kill. Gets hit with the sleep dart from Chips Iron.
Okay, now it made a difference.
Fighting back. Alarm's got the nano boost, but so does Mickey. It's usually who they end up giving it to. Coco does go down. The payload finally starting to move again. EnVyUs held for a long time. Just 30 seconds left.
Yeah, they might have full held, actually. Now it would have made a difference. Because it was only a 2-man Graviton. If that Graviton had hit more people, maybe,
Time to do it.
I mean,
and the question
it's unfortunate, but it wasn't like game-breaking.
already back on the Widowmaker. Of course, Hulk will be able to just pop down that shield generator, but yes, now is the time for Lucio. Not on this second.
What are you doing,
point.
puppy?
There's too much movement on the streets phase. You're not going to get a lot of value out of it. So
What is this shit?
just sacrificing that if you can. But really, it was the crucial decision making for BK Stars right there. See Burner and Bunny just hunting down the Symmetra. They
He's playing Widow into
that
Genji
push
Tracer.
about to
Doesn't give a
come back
fuck.
up again. That was the crucial pick that they had to make to open up that fight. They managed to
Oh,
make it
boy.
work, and
The duel.
Get Bunny with this crouch spam,
A
man.
lot of damage on Taimu in trouble. Can he get the kill? Oh, he gets him!
Dumpstered,
What
man.
a shot from Taimu.
Meanwhile, there's a fight going on in Choke
He's gonna lose that.
where half his team's not even there because they're chasing this Widow around the map.
Taimu here
Unfortunate.
the battles, and that has been so huge for Envy.
You're not supposed to be able to do that.
Also, Bunny is a very good Tracer player, so
He's a great Tracer player.
that is,
Tracer and Genji should kill Widowmaker.
yeah, that is a
Harpay's like, screw it, I'm getting off Genji. We're just gonna play.
try and take it round.
This is crouch spam.
Yeah, oh well.
Look how scared he is. He rebounded through smoke cloud. He could have just picked up the health pack.
Man, it's just like the video.
Oof.
Tracer loses that one. There you go again.
He
Yeah.
got Hulk.
You can't fight lore.
He got Internet Hulk.
Yeah, he killed on Dotto while that was going on too. It didn't pop up in the kill scene. That did happen. Whoa.
Immo, man.
I guess Taimu is just going to absolutely run rampant on Widowmaker tonight. What a pleasure to watch.
Oh boy. Wait for it. Wait for it. They have to come out behind the Reinhardt shield. You don't see the Tracer hiding behind the Reinhardt very often. I guess you have to do that against Taimu. He's gonna back away now. BK Stars taking
So low on time because their offense took so long.
Something else, because when they have attempted to attack the high ground with one person, they just get picked off by Taimu time and time again.
Yep. All right. Well, apparently.
Alright, you need to not do this push right now because like the wall hacks are pretty obvious.
Yeah.
But they're still gonna chug through anyway. Like this is actually the most televised push they could have possibly had.
He's not going to get booped off the top.
And they don't even have Graviton yet on Bernard, so what's their game plan here?
Got knocked off. They could have isolated him and taken him down.
Still has to be very careful about the diva, though.
Honestly, you sound barrier right now and you just charge in.
BK Stars needs to
Hope I mean they're gonna get Urge. They're gonna get Graviton no matter what. They're wasting so much time right now.
Surge up.
This is such a shitty push from BK Stars. Their heroes don't really work together anyway. Like this guy switches to Diva now to counter.
They've got all
Like if you have to go Diva to counter
really
a Widowmaker,
around the side.
they're really good.
Nobody on the payload for BK Stars.
I don't know what the
They only have
8 with the Winston is either. I like that decision from Mickey though, not to use Graviton there.
with Burner as well.
Because they know that all they have to do is hold a third.
Payload still going to keep moving, and EnVyUs kind of a bit of a scattered defense, and BK Stars just kind of walks up and wins a Zarya one-on-one for the most part.
Well, BK, they were
They didn't commit anything. Mickey didn't grab.
field battle on the high
They didn't
ground,
shatter.
spread out in a giant arc across that entire point B.
I mean, it doesn't matter if they don't grab because they knew that they had another fight.
Slow attack, but ends up actually cracking the defense in the end. But Harry Hook is here.
He's got to watch out, though. Oh,
no!
gets booped by Carpe. Goodbye. Bunny has a nano boost, meanwhile.
Outplayed?
A pulse bomb option doesn't even need it, I guess. EnVyUs falling apart a little bit here at the end of point B.
Again,
Carpe played
they commit super hard here. I don't know why. They use like so many ults.
getting the boop off.
Harry switches to. Why doesn't Harry just go hog here?
And now they're coming in with a big advantage on the final point.
Taimu, what are you doing, man? He was way out ahead of everyone else. And that's going to be an annoying split spawn to deal with.
Now see if he's going to switch it up or if he's going to stay on the Roadhog. Yeah, will be a McCree change for him here. And Harry Hook now onto the Reaper on this last point, which can end
Like you should need Graviton and Nanovisor there, but
I mean, the crucial thing is BK
Harry Hook got boned.
as many ults to get that point, so they've got them now for this one. Oko jumping down, looking for it, uses that Earth Shatter, didn't see
When he goes to like these long flanks,
clear the top after Chipsai, and Chipsai very low, turns around. Oh, he gets taken down.
kills Chips, but it's like 5 people on his team are dead.
Kind of finds himself on his own.
actually does manage to escape outside of the Ziggurat. Yeah, they noticed Bunny wasn't there. Bunny taking the long way around, so Envy collapses onto the front line, 6v5. Earthshatter does manage to land, and Chips High gets a good grenade in there. So easy fight, but BK Stars again, they're coming back with a lot of ults, but they didn't have a chance to use them on that last push.
All right. EnVyUs, this is the last fight they're going to need to
Good
win.
push from Coco.
That's right. Bunny looking for a bit more. Coco does take out alarm early on, though. Sound barrier was used by EnVyUs. It's gone now. Bunny waiting for it. There's the pulse bomb. Oh, but it's Harry Hook, the one that gets the kill. Bunny does go down, and there's the self-destruct. No kills for Carpe, and they take him out before he gets.
That was closer than it should have been, I think. Both teams like really screwed up, I think, on second point, but
3-1.
it's whatever. I mean, that was a close match. That was closer than I thought it should be. I don't think they should be upset, but I think that like 1 or 2 fights on
They didn't have
Nepal or even on King's Row, to be honest, like they could have maybe made this game a lot closer than it was.
available to use, and knowing that they have to play aggressive.
But I don't even think that Envy played good on Dorado.
Of their opponents, and they do it successfully. But BK Stars really
Memers, man.
a lot of discipline and decisiveness